What's going on, Jeromes? So the Minnesota Fighting Vikings had their second victory Monday of the year. Head coach Kevin O'Connell spoke with the local media jackals over Skype, or what was it, Zoom now? I don't know. Anyways, he talked to the media jackals and updated the media about a couple of injuries that stem from the Vikings' thrilling barn burner 19-13 win over the crooked Chicago Bears yesterday. So he addressed Marcus Davenport first. Alex Lewis, the Athletic Goat, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell said Marcus Davenport has a left ankle injury. A team is going through evaluation. Definitely something we're going to have to really take a look at from a medical standpoint. And it didn't look good, right? So he was injured early in the Bears game, and Davenport had ankle issues before. But I believe it's Kevin Seifert, ESPN, who's not Carl Gershman, who reported it's the opposite ankle. So he had sprained the right ankle earlier in the season, and the left ankle didn't look good. And the fact that they had to bring the card out for him, I understand. Like, it would have been more difficult to walk to the locker room with a sprained ankle. So we'll see. But either way, I mean, Davenport, when he's healthy, is a stud, but it just hasn't been the case too often this season, and I do think that his future may be up in the air with the Vikings. After all, he did only sign a one-year deal, but frankly, DJ Wonnum's been stepping up, man, and DJ Wonnum in a contract year is making the most of the opportunity, and he's done that before. I mean, he had 8 sacks in 2021 when he had a shot at a lot of playing time when Danielle Hunter had the pec injury, and Wonnum had himself a big game, 6 pressures, which led the team, even more than Danielle, by the way. Had a sack, a 74.5 PFF grade, was second on the team for defense, and he's good to go. And also could be a spot where Carter II is active and gets sprinkled in there a little bit. PJ2 as well, opposite of Danielle Hunter. And then O'Connell continued. Lewis, go. Vikings head coach KOC said that Akayleb Evans has oblique soreness and left guard Ezra Cleveland has a foot injury. Team is still in evaluation mode with those two. And Ezra, I believe after the game, they're talking about it was like a mid-foot injury, so TBD what happens there. Both Ezra, the Vikings did bring in Dalton Ryner. Come on up for the Ryner. Left guard is the place that he's played his first 4 years of his NFL career. And it really does suck because Ezra Cleveland has been playing extremely well. Overall, the Vikings offensive line had itself a decent day yesterday, although run game, maybe not so much. And frankly, Ed Ingram has played a lot better over the last 2 games. So the Reisner effect is real, and hopefully Ezra does not miss time. But Reisner did come in towards the end of the game yesterday, played 10 snaps, 4 pass blocking reps, 0 pressures allowed, and he certainly could take the reins as a competent veteran left guard. And since Ezra is slated to be a free agent after the season, and we've theorized a lot that he's going to leave and go somewhere he can play left tackle where the money is better, Reisner, could be an extended audition. Where does he just slide in and re-sign next offseason and then become the Vikings starting left guard for the foreseeable future? Would obviously love to see it. And for Akayleb Evans, so Evans still played 50 out of 66 snaps yesterday against the Bears. He did leave for a stretch, but some oblique soreness kind of stinks because Evans has been playing good. Murphy had himself a decent game against DJ Moore yesterday. Blackman played 1 snap, but what really stood out is Andrew Booth Jr. Got some extended run, 26 snaps against Chicago, only allowed 1 catch for 7 yards on 2 targets, 58.3 quarterback rating. Overall, had himself a nice little game in his first extended period of play in the season. So it's good to see that too. So even though the Vikings do have a couple of injuries on the books, the Vikings are set up pretty well to replace them because, Davenport, you got Wonnum, as well as Evans. Evans is a stud. Evans is a stud, man. But you do have Mekhi Blackman, the rookie. You do have Andrew Booth Jr. And with Ezra, you got Dalton Ryner. So everything should be good there. But that's it. Take a look at the Vikings injury updates. Kevin O'Connell press conference on a Monday afternoon. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.